friends! Hello! Hello, everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if I can move the steering wheel down so it's not in your face the whole time. Alright. Just gonna wait for a second for a few people to get here. Welcome, everybody, to another AMA. I am very excited about this. Just going to turn on my own AMA so I can see. Hello, everybody! So I can see all of your beautiful faces. Give me 1 second while we set this up. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Good to see you. Kelly K, Courtney, Mallory, Avina, Courtney. Hey, question mark, Courtney. Larissa, Haley, how are you, Franny? Allison, John, good to see you. Great name, John. Helen, Justin, Hannah, Mary, Ray's back. This is all good. Hold on, everyone, just 1 second. We're gonna start the AMA very, very shortly. I am just trying to find the link so I can watch my own live stream. There it is. All right. So, though you all know how this works, I suppose, one thing I do want to draw your attention to is the new Super Chat feature. There is a little $sign over where you would, right under where you would type the chat, right under where it says say something. That is a way for you to highlight your comment or your question, but more than that, it is a way just for you to send a token of appreciation, a thank you for the work that I am trying to do on this channel, and it's a great way for you to support the work that is being done on this channel. And so if you want to throw a super chat over there, then please do. $1, $5. Yes, that Christian vlogger. Justin, I love you. You're the greatest. I love you so much. If you all are not subbed to that Christian vlogger, get down. Can you all, is it working for you all? The live stream, is this going well? I'm doing this not on Wi-Fi. I'm doing this on my phone. So anyway, let's answer some questions. An AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. And so I am here to answer your questions. Again, thank you to Justin for the super chat. And let's answer some questions. Can you have more than one spiritual gift? Avina asks. Yes, I believe so. So people have different beliefs when it comes to spiritual gifts. There are people who think you have that gift and that you own that gift. Larissa, just giving $2 to the super chat. Thank you so much, Larissa. Oh, you're the best. I so appreciate it. Larissa's amazing. I need to tell you all the story about Larissa, but I need her permission. But anyway, yeah, I do believe that, you know, people have different beliefs when it comes to spiritual gifts. Some people believe you have this gift and it is your gift. And then other people say that, you know, God gives you that gift in the moment and then you may never have it again. I do believe that regardless of whatever side of that you subscribe to, the Bible is clear in that the Spirit distributes those gifts. These are gifts of the Spirit. And so I do believe that, yes, you can have more than one spiritual gift. I believe that God wires us differently, and in different moments, different giftings will move forward and will find their way forward in your life. And so, yes, I do believe. Numpycore Random asks, candy or chocolate? So I was literally my entire life until recently a chocolate person. And I think just in the last like 4 months, I think I've become a candy guy. Like, I eat gummy bears every single day. I know, it's terrible. Pray for me. I only have like 5 a day, but I definitely have gummy bears every single day. I'm craving sour stuff for the first time ever. I don't know who I am. What's wrong with me? John asks, how old are you? I'm 26 years young, turning 27 in just 2 months, actually. 2 months from tomorrow. Very exciting. Yes, Larissa, gummy bears are the best. Only sweet bears I need other than my sweet bear. Alright, let's see, what else? Are you and Sweet Bear gonna get another puppy? Ray asks. So, no, we are not. We're figuring out our living situation first. We're gonna need a house before we even think about that. So, no puppy at the moment. John asks, are you a youth pastor? I am and I'm not. So I'm not in that I do not work at a church as a youth pastor. However, 80% of... I am so sorry about that. Oh my gosh, what a mess that was. So my phone was sitting on my dashboard. Alicia, thank you so much. $3 in the super chat. Thank you so much. So my phone, it was sitting on my dashboard, and yeah, it just got super hot. And so it just kind of gave out on me. You know, your phone ever gets so cold? Usually it's cold for me because I'll be running in freezing cold weather. But anyway, Alicia, thank you so much for the $3 super chat. That means a lot. So I'm going to be holding my phone so that it doesn't get too warm. I apologize, everyone. Let's get back to this AMA. Hannah asked, what's your favorite baby name? So I'll tell you, Sweet Bear and I have decided to no longer tell people what we are thinking about for the names of our children, because we had a season where we were sharing that with people, and we love these names, and we shared them with people, and then all of a sudden people were like, that's the dumbest name I've ever heard, and we got really self-conscious about it. So no longer, we're not telling anyone what we're naming our kids until they exist, because no one is going to look at a tiny baby and be like, your name's stupid. At least I hope they wouldn't. Anyway, let's see, what else? So Pablo asked, what should I do if I built up a bad reputation and I want to fix that? I think, Pablo, the first thing that you need to do is you need to start living that transformed life. Start living differently. Start being an example. I myself, you know, throughout high school and several different years of my life, I built up a bad reputation. And the best thing that I was able to do to sort of reverse that was to live differently. And then the second thing I did is I sought forgiveness from those whom I had hurt in my past. And so I would say seek reconciliation, but also seek transformation, and to live out that transformation. Justin, we are coming to Portland. We need to figure that out. I just need to book my flight. Straight up. That's the truth. Oh, Krista asks, I am struggling with depression. What strategies can I use to overcome it? Krista, I want you to know that I am praying for you, and I am in your corner with that. I think in terms of strategies, I am probably not the best person to talk to about it. Actually, Justin, that Christian vlogger, just sent me a video of his where he talks about dealing with depression, and it's a really good video. It's very encouraging, and I would highly recommend you go over to his channel and check it out. And I also have a video where I talk about I did a 7-minute sermon series where I talk about overwhelming obstacles, and depression being one of them. And so I would recommend going to those two resources, and especially, you know, reach out to Justin. That's something that I know he talks about on his channel and talks about how he's dealt with in his life, and he would probably be a better resource than me for that. Larissa asks, how do I know if I forgive someone? Do not wish anything but the best to those who have wronged me, but I still remember and it hurts, and trusting them is too difficult. So, Larissa, there are people who would disagree with me on this, but I do not believe that just because you forgive someone, that it means you forget what they have done. In fact, I think it is unwise to forget what that person has done. Now, that doesn't mean that you hold it against that person, what they have done, but if that person has repeatedly hurt you time and time and time and time again, what you are going to do, you are going to make changes in your relationship with that person to make sure they're not able to hurt you anymore. It's just a wise thing to do. And so, you know, I would say that you don't necessarily have to feel forgiveness in order to give it to someone. We give others forgiveness because God first forgave us. That's what God's word says. And so I would say that. All right, we got a super chat. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh no! Who was it? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. There it is. Angie. Angie, thank you so much, Angie, you're the best. $10 super chat. I so appreciate it. Will you be doing any series videos like the I Am Worthy videos? I cannot tell you how much that video means to me and others that I share it with. Well, that's awesome. So when you say series videos, I think what you might mean is the Anima series. So that's what the channel used to be called, and it is no longer called that. It is just called John Jorgensen now, because it is more of a, I mean, you can go back and watch old videos to find sort of why that transition was made, but I'm still making the same content. I'm still making the same videos. And so I always, yes, I do plan on making more and more spoken word videos. I got one coming out in the next couple weeks that I hope is going to be really encouraging, and I hope they continue to encourage people like you, Angie. And so thank you so much for helping this channel grow and helping me do this ministry. I so appreciate it. Sorry, I'm scrolling to look for some more questions. All right, what else do we got? Will this be up to watch again after it's finished? Actually, so I've been sort of debating that. I deleted the first one that I did 2 days ago, and then yesterday I just put it on private so that it still exists. Maybe I'll put it on unlisted so that you all can just revisit the same link. I'm not sure. Menno! Yes, Menno, thank you so much for the super chat. I think it's €2. I so appreciate it. All the way from Holland. Yes, the Netherlands. Sweet Bear and I, we were just in Amsterdam, and I love the Dutch people. Friends, if you have not been to the Netherlands, the people are so nice. The city of Amsterdam is so beautiful. The country is amazing. Yes, Holland. Shout out Holland. Shout out Netherlands. I love you. I do want to, Hannah, I do want to go to England eventually. Absolutely. All right. So let's see. Amy asked, how can I enroll my daughter in your summer camp? So I'm no longer actually working at that camp, and this year I'm not going to be able to be there at all. Last year I was there as a guest speaker, but the camp still does amazing work, and I highly recommend it. You can visit cytchicago.org, I believe, or just search CYT Chicago and sign up for their summer camp. Their middle school and high school overnight camp, which takes place at Judson University. Big shout out. An amazing, amazing camp run by my good friend Matt, who many of you know. And Matt does an incredible job, and the team does an amazing job. So definitely sign up for that. That's cytchicago.org. Or just search CYT Chicago. Hello from India. Yes, India. Hey John, I'm feeling called to start a youth group in my hometown. I've never been part of a youth group or anything. Would you have any resources that I can use? So before you say you want to start a youth group, I would challenge you to especially if it's never something you've done before, I would challenge you to start by thinking small. And maybe for you that youth group looks like just a Bible study that you lead with your friends. And in terms of that, a great resource, actually, I would say, would be A Day in the Word. As you're beginning to invite people, maybe you get together once a week just to watch A Day in the Word every Wednesday night or something. Just so that content and the teaching part of it is taken care of, and you can focus on building the community. Because the community, at first, I believe, is what's going to get people coming back time and time and time and time again. So I think that's what I would say. Alan Parr is watching. Alan of The Beat is another amazing YouTuber and a great friend. He said, would you ever consider being full-time at a church? Alan, that is something I have considered, and I continue to consider it. Currently, right now in my life, I feel very called to this ministry, and I am trying my best to be able to do this work full-time. I believe that this is something that Justin and I have talked about a lot, and that's something that we'll talk about soon. Alan, is that digital missions is a totally underutilized way to spread the gospel. And so right now I feel really called to these digital platforms to do God's work there. But I'm not ruling out ever working in a church, certainly not. Someone asked if I know Clayton Jennings. I do know Clayton. Clayton and I, we met just last year, actually, for the first time, but we've connected several times over the internet, and yeah, we know each other. We're getting to know each other quite well, actually. All right, let me do one more question. Can you recommend a source to help me understand many of the books / stories / people in the Bible in simple terms? Some of them confuse me. So I will say, this is Shika, sorry if I butcher your name. So this is something where I have a lot of resources that I turn to. I did an episode of A Day in the Word recently where I talked about this. And the places that I usually turn, I turn to other YouTubers, people like Justin, that Christian vlogger, people like Alan of The Beat. You know, the Bible Project is a place that I turn. They do, you know, Tim and John do a fantastic job. But I also turn to different online blogs and resources from pastors who I trust. One of them being Desiring God, John Piper's, website. I think the Desiring God website is one of the best and most extensive places on the internet where you can find any verse, any question. You could probably find multiple articles on it, and so I would start there. And if you can find my video on Best Bible Study Resources, if you just search Best Bible Study Resources and my name, you should be able to find that, and that'll point you in the direction that I usually go in. As for right now, I do have to go. I'm actually working, doing a little video shoot, and was on a little break, and I wanted to hop on here and throw you all some love and answer some questions. Thank you to all of you who are supporting in the super chat. That really means the world to me, and I cannot wait to talk to you again. I don't know when my next live stream will be, but until then, I love you all. Keep being awesome.